Might as well get a large. The I'll add an extra side classic. Let's split a dessert. Then inevitably turns into, I'll just have my own. GLP-1 takes that entire playbook and tosses it into the trash. Fast food chains from boom to bust. For decades, fast food giants have relied on one simple truth. Humans love junk food. The combination of sugar, fat, and salt is scientifically engineered to hijack our brains and keep us coming back for more. But guess what? GLP-1 is like software update, patches that little vulnerability. Suddenly people on these meds are just walking past McDonald's without even a sideways glance. The smell of french fries, no longer a siren song. The urge to devour a 20-piece nugget box solo vanished. This is the apocalypse for fast food profits. This is where the panic sets in for major chains like McDonald's, Burger King, and KFC. They aren't just seeing a dip in sales. They're experiencing what some analysts are calling the GLP-1 effect. If this trend continues, we might see fewer 24-hour drive-thrus, smaller menu sizes, and fewer limited time offers designed to create artificial demand. The irony, the very people who used to be their most reliable customers, the ones who could be counted on for that upgrade, their fries, and grab that extra burger just in case, are now actively avoiding their products. It's a cruel twist for the industry that has spent decades perfecting its ability to hook us on high-calorie indulgence, menu makeover, healthy fast foods. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And for fast food chains, that means pivoting hard. Think smaller portions, more protein-heavier meals, fiber-rich options, and maybe a world where McDonald's salad actually sells. But let's be real, people don't go to Taco Bell for a kale smoothie. So how do we sell food to customers who literally aren't hungry? The answer, emotional marketing. Expect to see ads that lean heavily on nostalgia, family bonding, and a good old treat yourself mentally. If fast foods can't exploit your hunger, they'll go after your feelings. We might see companies doubling down, limited time offers, emphasizing community and experience-based dining, or pushing snack-sized portions designed to feel like a small indulgence rather than a full meal. Restaurants, a whole new struggle. Fine dining and casual restaurants aren't immune to the GLP-1 effect either. Imagine owning a steakhouse where your usual customers are now ordering half a steak, no sides, and skipping dessert. The horror! This isn't just about food preferences, it's about economics. Many restaurants operate on small to slim profit margins with high calorie, high profit items like soda, bread baskets, and desserts, balancing the books. People on GLP-1 start rejecting these extras, those margins shrink fast. To compensate, restaurants might start charging more for smaller portions, pushing high-end experience dining, or brace yourself, introducing a mandatory service fee to make up for the lost revenue. Industry fight back. So, what's the game plan? How does the industry fight back against a drug that makes people uninterested in eating GLP-1 friendly menus? High protein, low carb, and nutrient dense foods could become the new norm. But Will customers actually want these healthier options? Fast food has never been about health. It's always been about indulgence. Companies might have to rebrand these meals, not as healthy, but as power meals, performance fuel, or something that makes them sound less sad and less like diet food, and more cool. Subscription services. Expect a rise in meal subscription plans. Cater to GLP-1 users. Perfectly portioned, protein-rich meals. Think of it as a meal plan for people who don't want to think about eating. The real challenge, making these meals exciting enough that people actually want to subscribe long term. No one wants to eat the same sad grilled chicken and steamed vegetables for a month on end. Expect companies to experiment with exotic flavors, gourmet ingredients, and even AI-driven meal preparation. Tech-driven dining AI experience meal recommendations, customized portion sizes, and app-based dining experiences could become more common. Imagine walking into a restaurant, scanning a QR code, and having an AI instantly suggest the best meal for your current hunger level, nutrition needs, GLP-1 medication effects. Some restaurants may even implement dynamic pricing change, less for smaller portions, while upselling premium to make up for lost profits. Luxury over quantity. Upscale restaurants may focus on smaller, premium quality meals rather than massive portion sizes. Think tiny, beautiful plated dishes that look like they belong in an art museum. The experience will become the main selling point with restaurants, emphasizing ambience, service, and exclusivity. If people aren't eating as much, the industry will have to make every bite count. Aggressive marketing campaigns. If people aren't craving food, maybe nostalgia can do the trick. Expect more throwback items designed to pull on all of your emotional heartstrings. Limited time only will likely increase, creating a sense of urgency and exclusivity. You may also see companies pushing messages like food is more than just fuel to remind customers that eating isn't just about hunger, it's about experience, tradition, and joy. The bigger picture is the good or the bad. In the grand scheme of things, GLP-1 drugs might be doing what public health officials have been trying and failing to accomplish for years, curbing the obesity epidemic. Fewer impulse fast food binges, smaller portion sizes, and a decreased reliance on hyper-processed junk food. On paper, it sounds like a win for public health. But impact goes beyond just personal health. It's an economic shift. The fast food and restaurant industry is massive, employing millions of workers worldwide. If these businesses struggle or downsize, what happens to the workforce? Could we see massive layoffs in the food industry, a shift towards automation, the disappearance of a cheap, convenient meal for people who rely on fast food, not just for cravings, but for affordability and food source? There's always the question of whether this change is sustainable. Will people stay on GLP-1 medications for life, or will there be a long-term consequence we haven't even yet considered? People stop taking the drug and regain their old eating habits. Will the fast food industry experience a resurgence? Another possibility is the rise of new hunger neutral food innovation snacks and meals designed to satisfy for GLP-1 users without overwhelming them? Could we see the future where food is reformulated to match this new wave of appetite suppression? Fast food scientifically tweaked to hit just the right balance of flavor and portion size without triggering nausea or oversatisfaction. Ultimately, this isn't just about fast food. It's about how society as a whole approaches food, health, and indulgence. So, are we witnessing the slow death of the fast food industry, or will it adapt and find a new way to keep us eating? GLP-1 be damned. One thing for sure, the food business will never be the same again. Please hit that subscribe, like, and notification button. Until the next time, have a good day.